a free buy out of your first round means that you get a chance to watch 5 attacks from your opponents, don't have to reveal 5 bases, and get that additional breathing space in front of your war. So NY Amazing certainly seem to be making the most out of that opportunity, having earned it very well in the qualification period. And this is a lightning fast response from the CC of Vendetta. Sue is attacking with a queen charge in the bottom corner, but she is taking a lot of damage. She is down, Itsu. The queen charge denied.
Oh my goodness, we were talking about a really strong defense, and I don't know, Sue maybe was watching something else, but you should always, especially in the current meta where people are sometimes bringing those rocket dunes on defense, always take a look at that. Wait a second, now this is going to be a ward and walk for the town. What is this? What is it? This is just a genius idea. Making sure the town hall poison is not going to affect those hybrid troops. So he's just going to use the healers to make a ward and walk out of them, and now going to send this hybrid in from the right side. This plan B is genius, considering how bad the entry worked.
Well, if you can't get your omelet cooking on the first crack, just pull out the carton again and try once more. He had another hero to throw at it, and it looks like he is going to be just as happy as he possibly can be with this second entry. Sue has a big ground hybrid army and lots of heal spells to support, another rage as well. But with 3 multi-target Infernos standing and a well-protected scatter shot also in a different compartment, this is going to be a long march for him to reach the back end. He's playing aggressively with these spells and abilities, and I gotta say, I think that that's probably the right idea here. He's got to knock down these big splash damage structures as quickly as possible and try to minimize incoming damage against his main army. World Champion right up the gut is going to get some support with that invisibility spell, but can she get that scatter shot down? That is the crucial interaction here, Itsu.
Wait, why is this still looking good? The Royal Champ has her ability left. What is going on? The Unicorn keeping the Royal Champion alive. Is this still going to be a 3-star? I mean, time is ticking. Like, time, I feel like, is the biggest problem right now for him. He has 40 seconds left, but with those healers transitioning over was not as bad as he thought. But, like, considering that he pretty much swagged his queen, this save was incredible. Like, just the transition into the Warden Walk, into the hybrid. I want to say I'm kind of surprised by this, but this is still a pretty decent save considering how the entry worked.
Now, jxtiger, all you need is a 2-star and you win the golden ticket here today. They still have to stay focused. Anything can happen. You never know, because look at that percentage. A 98.8 average destruction with 13 stars there.
I mean, they could collect some star points and finishing with a 95% 1-star to win this match, but I don't think this is needed. We have the scatter and the compartment, everything where the queen is charging towards, and we have no rage yet. I mean, I would have been afraid at this point, but he's holding a bit. There's the double giant bomb, so a nice rage timing. The coconut loon should maybe catch a couple of black mines. No black mines just yet. And now the next wall break is going to get into that scatter compartment. Well, I was thinking, like, those wall breaks can fail if the scatter is hitting your queen at the same time where the wall breaker is pretty much behind your queen. So I saw, and maybe I did already fail those super wall breaks. So it's always a bit tricky sometimes. But either way, we have the king now going in for that eagle, and this attack so far is yet again looking crushed.
It's looking really strong. Finds the giant bomb. Here comes a wall wrecker to open this bottom side and push his way towards this town hall. The queen does lure out the clan castle of archers. More archers. We got a super mini in the mix. Drops a freeze on him with the poison onto the archers there to help clear all of those troops. But now here comes the early warden ability through these dragon riders. Now it's relying on this wall wrecker to make it towards the town hall. The ground expo does actually switch off because the queen ability went off, and he still needs to make his way towards the town hall, though.
What is in there? He has the rage if he needs to. Like, there's the, there's the rage. Question, though, is this going to work?
He's got invisibility. He's got invisibility.
But there's a giant bomb. Okay, no giant bomb. Like, this would have been the bad news for him. But this seems to work, and they're finishing this finals, this qualifier, with 15 stars, it seems like. That's a finish. What you would like to wait a second is this. It should work on power, but time. The Yak is alive, right?
Yaki is alive. Don't know how much health it does have. The Dragon Rider trying to take out the air defense. One more shot. No. Not going to take the AD down. Yes, the Queen can clear it. The Headhunter dies off. And it doesn't matter at this point. He gets the 2-star. And jxtiger, at this rate, are now coming away with that golden ticket. GG. Well done. And they were the #1 seed here. Oh, the wall. You know, Queen, you can go on the outside.
Come on, Queen. And she's, of course, choosing the max ball. Like, this is just really smart and quick thinking right there. Can't the Yak finish this? Maybe it's working.
5 seconds.
I don't know.
Come on. 2, 1. No.
Are you kidding?
And why amazing must 3-star to advance here.
Schwein with the Queen charge Lalo. Some people might say it's a little bit risky, but he has 3-starred his previous 2 hits. Much like Vendetta, you can see he's done fantastic in the pre-qualifiers. He's 3-starred.
Wait.
He needs a 3-star in this one. Where is the Queen going though, Carbon?
Oh no. Is she going the wrong way? He broke to the right side by the scavenger, and all of a sudden it just takes one attack like this to go south. But these are pro players, and they know exactly what to do of how to save attacks. The healers are getting hit by the Air Expo. Queen is going to push her way to the top side. Yep, she goes to the army camp. But at this rate, he's going to have to adapt and try to save this now.
Oh, it's not what you want with a lava loon attack as well. It can be a little bit more tricky in order to fix. The fact that he needs the 3-star makes it ever more difficult. The pressure is incredible. Sending in that Coco Loon just to help check this area in case there's any seeking air mines. We do tend to see a lot of seeking air mines in the center now due to the Dragon Riders being released to the game. So far, it looks like he's correcting this pretty good, sending the Queen to the Town Hall compartment with one other super wall break. If he can hold on to that, could also get in towards the core.
So, we got Raccoons that did come out. There's a poison spell, super minion split. So these Raccoons are going to do some damage to whatever is down. Oh, the Queen ability was forced, though.
Rocket balloons! They did a crazy amount of damage on the Queen. She's going to go down! They finish her off! Now the healers switch to the RC, but the fact that he can't now use that wall breaker to good value and get the Queen in towards the center. The rocket balloons are still alive as well. The pressure is mounting. He's still got a wall wrecker that was intended for the Town Hall. Presumably there's sneaky goblins in there. So where does he use it, Carbon? What on earth is he going to do? There's only 1 minute left.
There is only 1 minute with 23 balloons. He's got a 3-star or he is out. And the balloons are coming down with the Lava Hound, switches it off to a Stone Slammer. Maybe there's even just sneaky goblins because he wanted to potentially secure the Town Hall. The King's ability takes out that multi. The Grand Warden is on ground, which is taking advantage of the healer swap over there. He's pushing his way with 40 seconds left. He still has another free 6 balloons. The enemy Queen, though, is standing and doing so much damage to these bottom balloons down here.
Oh my gosh, the Royal Champion took down the X-Board but then fell to a Battle Builder hut. He's done a great job to try and rescue it, but everything is going south. There are the sneaky goblins. Multi-target Inferno will burn through them. And indeed, the balloons will not get it. Can you believe? They made this comeback, but Inquisition kept the pressure on, and it spells for the Lava Loon, and this is it. This is the attack that could win it for jxtiger. Interestingly, going with the Super Witches, though, Woody.
Zaps through that left side compartment early on, and with the Earthquake as well, will knock down a couple of key defenses, including a single target Inferno. Must have picked that out as a potential problem for this Queen charge in that corner. Super Witches, the first time that we have seen them today, and certainly not a popular attack strat from the previous day either. All ground offense from Mock, the last one to try to finish it off. He needs a 2-star and 81% to find victory. Super Witches historically have gone a little bit slower, and so that's a good reason to get them dropped nice and fast within the first 40 seconds, in fact, of this attack. Mock has got a big army building up in the bottom corner and 2 jump spells to hop over the compartments on the inside, relatively wide open. He's going to be taking a lot of splash damage early on from that Eagle Artillery, but if he can pass through there and finish that off as well as an enemy Archer Queen, he is going to be on a path to glory. Doesn't need the 3 stars, just the 2 and 81%. I think he's got it, Judo.
It looks very good, doesn't it? He still has all of those super witches alive in the center of the base. Oh, well, one of them actually on the outside of the base, but normally when something goes massively wrong with the super witches is when they all go to the outside of the base. And the fact that he has them with the healers in the middle, it does look good. Sometimes the super witches can result in a lower percentage if it goes wrong, but so far so good with everything in the middle. He has so much tanking from those super witches. They are going to go all day long. Still has the queen ability and a freeze. It does look good for him as the percentage is clocking up. We are right there. 80%. There is the 81. jxtiger getting the victory, but can he finish off with a 3 stars? Still looking like it could happen, but everything is starting to fade out.
Yeah, there's not many troops left, but that's the story all along for Super Witches. They summon big boys out in front, and they cause massive chaos. Right now, Mock is cleared for the triple with 45 seconds left to clean up. He's going to have to hop over a lot of walls to get it done. Either way, though, this 2-star in the high 80% will be enough for advancement by jxtiger. Big boys will run amok, and I think that that is going to be a good attack in the end. Multi-target Inferno defending will deny the triple, it seems. But he got just far enough to wipe the sweat off his brow and to start to plan now for the grand finals, Judo.
Absolutely. He got a little bit unfortunate that the Archer Queen was locked on rather than one of the Super Witches or even the big boys. If the Archer Queen had have stayed alive, I think he would have got the 3-star here.
Value you are getting. But now Wahaha needs to get this 3-star with the Hydra. We do have 1 Earthquake in the mix with 4 invisibility, so maybe we're gonna... Okay, there's the Earthquake. Using it to help damage the bomb tower, because what happens is if that blimp lands on that bomb tower, you are at huge risk of losing your super wizards. Oh, I said it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. The tornado trap, giant bomb combination, absolutely shredded through those super wizards. It's just not their war right now. The defense is just coming in so far, especially for the Finnish team, ToroTavatan. What a performance on the defensive side you guys have been putting together.
That's crazy, especially considering like those mind games which are involved in this one, because there is only 1 NATO in the game and he has 2 options. This base, at least the Blizzard itself, looks pretty symmetrical. Yes, you can take down from the bottom side the Air Expo, but still, except that, it looks pretty much the same. So predicting that we are going to see that Blizzard from the bottom side is really, really nice base building right there and base identification for the base builder. This means Waha are struggling quite a bit to getting their tunnel because he has to send the king funneling right now with that queen, with that dragon to get the king inside that tunnel compartment. And take a look at those sweepers, putting them next to the town hall, making sure that they're protecting that town hall so air is not getting as easy towards it. Now we have to take a look at that king. Is that king going to get that town hall down? So far it looks like a big yes, because the town hall is getting targeted by that king. And now the air is about to get started, Carbon. And the Eagle is really far on the outside.
Yeah, the Eagle is right on the bottom side, so he's pushing straight into the, hopefully take it down pretty quickly. But he still is the Royal Champion at this point. He wants to try to see how much value he can still get. But don't count these attacks out just yet. We've seen the strength of the air attacks, especially coming in with dragons now. But the problem is, a lot of the funnel over here, these buildings, may cause these dragons to completely move away from going into the middle of this base. Now, using our ward ability, the Royal Champion just went down, but there just looks like way too much on the base still remaining.
Yeah, and especially the setup of this base is making sure that there is no connection for pathing into this core. And this means the Mutanfern Tower is staying alive for which is key, because we just saw it in one of the earlier attacks where the Mutanfern Tower was staying alive. And yes, it's just a Mutanfern Tower, but even Mutanfern Tower with 6 beams, it can do quite a bit of damage over time. And we see that with those dragons and everything, which are flying right now in the core. And there are some more red bombs, black mice, and whatever. And those troops are going down quickly, and this means we have already an incredible defense. 6 golem with his hero push. So let's see, going in with the heroes again for the eagle, and then with his air part into the far side with that blimp for the town hall.
Slow and careful start for ODS. He did get 1 triple yesterday, but had a difficult time in the other 2 wars. He is an attacker who loves him some Hydra, and that's what he's brought once again. I'm wondering, like you mentioned before this war began, whether Inquisition built bases specifically for ToroTavatan. With 2 3-stars already, I'm thinking that ToroTavatan is still going to upset and do a good job on their 4th hit here, but he's running into quite a bit of difficulty. The spread on these dragons, just a few going for the top, have now gone down, not backing up those heroes anymore, and it's all about this attack on the bottom. Really great Eternal Tome here, but with more split forces. And what is going on over on the right corner there, Itsu? Balloons popping out, cloned up, and then dropping just as fast.
Oh no, he swagged that 1 clones, but no loons were flying in there. You can see it on the wizard tower, a little bit in the background. Still, the spell now is running out, which means he pretty much swagged 3 spell capacity. He tried to outsmart the Inquisition guys with actually using a different angle with his blimp. It did work that the blimp reached the town, but I feel like those clone spells did not have the same value overall now. Now he's relying on his Royal Champion to getting the back end of the space. The Queen, though, on the top left is alive without her ability, though. So this scatter shot now, as soon as the scatter is targeting the Queen, this would be really bad news for him. Question though is, how is this going to work? The Royal Champion running out of hit points, Black Mines coming up, and Woody, this is not looking good. And this, I don't know, this seems to be a defense again.
I think you are right. It is just a deadly rock slide of super effectiveness here. ODS is going to have a bit of hope left, though, if he can keep this Queen distracting that scatter shot. If the Dragon Path's left, that could have been really helpful if it had locked onto the scatter shot early. As it stands, the Unicorn is just going to be a little bit too insufficient to keep this Queen alive. And
wait a second,
nice
that
damage
unicorn...
here.
Oh no.
It's just a little short.
That Unicorn not reaching the 1 dragon really was painful. I think otherwise the dragon could have survived, because this scatter was about to fall, drop down. I think the Unicorn could have healed that dragon up again against that multi-phone tower, but this means it is a defense. High percentage, 90.